Hello, I'm Nat Jansz. I'm the publisher of Sort of Books. We've been publishing Tove Jansson titles since 2001 for the last 15 years, and we're currently publishing special collector's hardback editions of the 8 original Moomin books. And our idea was to set up a small publishing company that would publish very select books and put everything that we could into them. And that's worked really well for us. We set up in 1999, and our first Moomin book, Mark was in Seattle and found in a second-hand bookshop this very scruffy old edition of the book about Moomin, Mimble and Little Mai, and was blown away by the gorgeousness of the illustrations. And we just knew that we wanted to publish this children's book, a 40-years-old children's book by a Finnish author. There were fans in the country, we didn't know how many, and were amazed by the success of this book. And we hadn't grown up with the Moomins, Mark and I. We'd sort of come across it, we came across it first through being given a gorgeous Moomin mug, an Arabia Moomin mug, by a Swedish friend, and that put us in mind so that when we saw the book about Moomin, Mimble and Little Mai, we had an idea already of the characters. But there was something that we felt was missing at the heart of this, which was the 8 original Moomin picture books, which were, these were a series that really work as a series, and there's something about this series, which they're a children's book series, but they speak to all ages. And you know that from, especially moving around, being here in Finland and talking to taxi drivers, and people care about the Moomins. They see it as something that's something that matters to them in childhood, but also revisiting it as adults, there were all sorts of ideas that they derived from it that they hadn't realised. They read it on one level as a child, they read it on another level as an adult. And Mark, my partner in Sort of, and partner in life, he has done some extraordinary work in going back to archive images. But this was a classic Ernest Benn and then Puffin, an early Puffin cover. And what's amazing about that is it wraps around. It's so beautiful. And what we did, which hasn't been done since the 1950s, was to reintroduce the fold-out map. And we have people telling us how much they just love unfolding the map. And it also means that you can read the map, because if this is produced on one page, you need a magnifying glass. And that lovely image for Moonland Midwinter, which is a classic, it's an absolute classic. And this is one of the images that's rarely seen, which was inside a special image that Tove Jansson did for an Italian edition. And it's been so extraordinary, just immersing ourselves in the whole, in the archive of images, because there are such gems and people have made such different choices.